Career Pass.
Hi, welcome back to our channel, Career Boss Podcast. My name is Casey, the field footballer, and this is Sport Edition. Yes, we have a lot of things coming up right now, but then we have the Euro semi-finals upon us. Yes, I said the Euro semi-finals. Looking at Spain versus France. This is going to happen 8 p.m. Yes, 8 p.m. That's 20:00 GMT. And of course, we have Netherlands versus England. England. All right, let's go. For the France versus Spain, yes, we're going to be having a live watch along session here in the channel. Please do well to join us in that particular session. Yes, we do a watch along, and of course, that's one of the most interesting programs here on the channel. The Spain versus France match is going to be hot. Of course, you know France is bulky. Those guys are strong. They are good. They are technical and all that. But then the Spanish team, they are silky. They are good. The Spanish team, they are very good and very tactical. Of course, it's going to be a very high anticipated match. So please keep a date with us. And of course, we have the Netherlands versus England. Yes, that would also have a watch along session here on the channel. Please, by that time on Wednesday 8 p.m., join us in our watch along session. Let's go. Brazil is out of the Copa America. Of course, they lost to Uruguay in a 4-2 loss, and that was a penalty shootout. It could have gone either way, but then to the Brazilian team. Musiala said, I am thrilled to play with Oliseh at Bayern Munich. Yes, Oliseh, the ex-Crystal Palace player, has signed a 5-year deal with Bayern Munich. Yes, congratulations, Mikel Vs. I probably would have preferred he stayed at the Premier League, but then the German League and being with German Bundesliga side, Bayern Munich is not really a bad idea. It's not a bad sign. It's a good one. Congratulations to him. Yes, Osimhen. He's still the talk of the transfer market. Everybody wants him, but then the price tag is pushing everybody away. But Chelsea right now have tabled two players, Romelu Lukaku and Cesar Casadei. Plus cash, of course, for the Napoli talisman, Victor Osimhen, to see if they could lure him away from the Napoli stadium. Yes, that deal, hopefully we want that deal to go through. Everybody wants to see Victor Osimhen in the Premier League. We need something to light up the Premier League, and we believe Victor Osimhen will do that for us. All right, moving right now, the Super Falcons. That's the Nigerian national team, female national team. Yes, they are now 14 in camp. Of course, you know they are coming up with the Olympics. The Olympics coming up in France, and the Falcons will be representing Nigeria. The Super Eagles didn't qualify for the male match, the male football tournament, but the female football tournament, which of course will be represented by the Super Falcons. They will be there, and of course the team captain Rasheedat Ajibade is there. Chiamaka Nadozie, that's a dependable keeper, Nicole Payne, midfielders like Christy Ucheibe, Tony Payne, Deborah Abiodun, Jennifer Echegini, Esther Okoronkwo, and all they are all this Monday, they are all there. They are all there in the camp. They are all there in the camp. Hopefully, we throw our support behind the Super Falcons, and we know that they can do us proud. They made us proud during the World Cup. This would be another opportunity for the Super Falcons to take on the world. Ahmed Musa said, I am not yet done with the Super Eagles. I just took a break. Ahmed Musa, with all due respect, we love you. Nigerians love you. Like, you're one of the, for me, personally, as a field footballer, you're one of the most celebrated Super Eagles players. Of course, your legacy would live on. You've done us proud, but then I think this is the time to take a bow. Don't just take a break. Give the younger guys chance to come into the picture. Yes, former Super Eagles coach Finidi George has signed a new deal with Rivers United. We wish him all the best. Hopefully he goes there and he wins some games. All right, and now we're looking at there's a particular story that's been online for quite a while, which is a Mikel versus Oliseh. Oliseh came on the podcast and he blasted the ex Super Eagles skipper John Mikel Obi. But then, in his word, in Oliseh's word, he said Mikel Obi needs help and he needs to be saved, and Oliseh, is willing to help him. And the child needs help. He called Mikel Obi a child. Now, but that is not for us, for most of us. See, we need to understand something. We love Oliseh and we love Mikel Obi, but then if we want to call a spade, when Mikel said Oliseh is one of the coaches he has no footballing idea, Mikel said, you said we define trouble. And they find trouble. But you will not blame me, Mikel. Mikel has been coached, of course, by world-class coaches. Mikel has been coached by the likes of Ancelotti. Mikel has been coached by the likes of Jose Mourinho. Mikel has been coached by Abraham Grant, Antonio Conte. So in that league of coaches, you cannot put a Sunday Oliseh in that league. So if Mikel says Oliseh is one of the least coaches that has been coached that has coached him, he may not be too far from the truth. But then these are not things you put out in the media because, of course, Sunday Oliseh is a Super Eagles legend. But I'm not holding it down for Sunday Oliseh. Sunday Oliseh has his own reconciliation to do with the Super Eagles and Nigerians. We've not forgotten. As a matter of fact, Sunday Oliseh, in our channel, this is the only sport channel that says it as it is. Sunday Oliseh does not pay our tax, either does Mikel Obi give us tithes. So we'll see everything as it is without fear or favor. Right now, let's go back to, Sunday Oliseh painted himself as, the very innocent person in this whole saga, but Sunday Oliseh caused Enyama to resign from the Super Eagles. Oliseh, we've not forgotten. You literally chased our best keeper ever in the Super Eagles. You chased him out and forced him to retirement, of which Nigeria regretted till the day we found. Okay, yes, Kali Keme was good, but Kali Keme went down with cancer till the day we found Wabali. Nigeria has been in turmoil. So it's not just what you did to Enyama, what you did to the entire Super Eagles and the whole Nigeria, that we could not get a goalkeeper in close to 8 years. Oliseh, you cost that. As I said, you don't give us salary or tithe, so we'll say the truth. Right now, you also forced the same Emenike, but you forced Enyama went. The second person that resigned under your tenure was Emenike. That was the star Super Eagles striker at that time. BBC carried it on the 20th of October 2015. BBC carried the news of Emenike retirement, and they said Emenike posted on Instagram, I am reading it right now, I am no longer a Super Eagles player. It has always been my pleasure to play and win for the team. I am proud of my successful years with the team, and I am pleased to call it off at this point in order to avoid insult. Emphasis on insult. When a player is complaining of insult in the team, please, indirectly, who is he referring to? So you did that to Enyama, you did this to Emenike, and you did this to Mikel. You benched the Mikel in 2015. When you were the coach, saying you had a local player that played better than Mikel Obi. A local player you said was given the was the opposing coach said the player that you used to replace Mikel is the best player on the field. Was he the man of the match? Okay, that player that benched the whole Mikel Obi in your era, Sunday Oliseh, where is the player now? At least we can even point and say where Mikel Obi is. And aside your era, in subsequent coaches, Genetro and the rest of them, Mikel Obi took us to Nations Cup, Mikel Obi took us to World Cups, and he played his heart out. I'm not even talking of the 2013 that he played Confederations Cup, and he was probably one of the best midfielders in that tournament, and we played against Spain. For people who don't know, Confederations Cup, go and Google Spain versus Nigeria. Spain, I think they lashed us 3-0. Ideye was not able to convert his goals. Mikel Obi was a god in that midfield, displacing the likes of Iniesta and Xavi. Google it, is on YouTube. You should put a respect on Mikel Obi's name in the Super League. That guy has given us his best. Same thing with you too, Oliseh. All due respect, you did your best for the Super Eagles. But like I said, this is just clash of egos. But then Oliseh, you started it. You can't bench a Mikel Obi for a local player at his prime, 2015. That was like when Mikel Obi was still 28 years thereabouts. That was like a peak of his career. The same Mikel Obi in that same year period was when Antonio Conte in the same 2015 benched Mikel Obi because Mikel Obi said he wants to go and represent Nigeria at the Olympics. Mikel Obi lost his shirt. Mikel Obi lost his shirt in Chelsea, and Antonio Conte could not field him for even a game because Mikel wanted to go and play for Super Eagles at the Olympics. And so you look at the magnitude of sacrifice that young man has gone through, and you come online and you're blasting the man, and I see a lot of media channels, I see a lot of people supporting all this, and I'm like, are you guys, come on. Career-based podcast is based in the UK. We are not scared of anybody. We say it as it is. In the sport channels, sports stations, and our program, we say it as it is. Oliseh, you looked for the first trouble. Mikel, you went to a rat war with a bazooka gun in an AK-47 rifle. That was Mikel's problem. You don't go to this kind of wars, simple war, and you just carry a sniper. Bro, that was too much. But then, Oliseh, you need to also step it down. We've not forgotten the hurt you did to Super Eagles. I'm an ardent Super Eagles follower and a fan. I failed in football, but I'm not failing in football update. My duty is to keep giving our viewers live update. And if we need to go into the archive and bring result and bring history, we'll bring it out just as we've done today. All right. Thank you very much for joining us here at the Career Boss Podcast Sport Edition. My name is Casey. I remain the field footballer. All right. If you're not used to our channel, or this is the first time coming to our channel, please subscribe as we keep giving you hottest, latest footballing news all over the world. And of course, join us. Don't forget to join us at our watch along session for the Euro semi-final matches. And of course, the final matches, they will be hot crackers and encounters. All right. Thank you very much for joining us. This is a bye-bye for me.